Fun 107, Michael and Maddie. It is Tuesday morning, November 28th, 2023.
Oh, baby, what's your name?
Happy birthday to Tremaine Neverson. You know him better as Trey Songz. He is 39 years old today. Jon Stewart has a birthday today. The former host of The Daily Show is 61. Singer-songwriter Randy Newman. He is 80 today. Beavis and Butthead aired its final episode 26 years ago today. They returned to TV 15 years later. Jay-Z and Alicia Keys had the number one song here at Fun 107 16 years ago today. Empire State of Mind was our biggest song. A seasonal Walmart employee trampled to death 15 years ago today during a Black Friday rush. And 12 years ago, U.S. Congressman Barney Frank announced he would not run for re-election. Fun 107, Michael and Maddie. A little bit chillier out there this morning. We're not going to get out of the 40s today. And we could see a few flurries here and there. We get the full forecast coming up in a little bit with Ceci Del Carmen from the ABC6 Weather Center.
Bringing your taste of Hollywood right here to the South Coast. And we are here for it. We're spilling the tea with Maddie's Entertainment Update on the Michael and Maddie Show.
Stephen Colbert calling in sick this week from his Late Show hosting duties. He announced on Threads yesterday that he has to cancel this week's previously scheduled new episodes of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert as he recovers from surgery. He said, "Sorry to say that I have to cancel our shows this week. I'm sure you're thinking, turkey overdose, Steve? Gravy boat capsize? Actually, I'm recovering from surgery for a ruptured appendix."
Oh, no.
He added that he's grateful for his doctor's care and extended his gratitude to his wife, Evie McGee Colbert, and their kids for, quote, putting up with him. "Going forward, all emails to my appendix will be handled by my pancreas," he joked. Okay, buddy. Jennifer Garner, Patrick Stewart, Kelsey Grammer, Barbara Streisand were set to appear as guests starting today when the show returned from Thanksgiving break, but obviously that's going to be on hold for a second. Last month, he similarly was forced to cancel a week's worth of shows per doctor's orders after testing positive for COVID-19. The Late Show airs Monday through Friday at 11:35 and streams on Paramount Plus. But yeah, a ruptured appendix, that's no joke.
I had that happen to me a few years back.
Oh, we know.
That was not fun.
Oh, God. What
Matter of
happened?
fact, you know what? I don't know. But it's funny because it's really not their fault, but I was at a Shake Shack up in Chestnut Hill. It was maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. It was the last meal I had before it, and I started getting sick after that. And so I cannot with Shake Shack.
That's funny.
I see it, I'm like, oh.
It happened to my husband, way before we were together, but he was explaining it to me and how horrid it was. And he was complaining of a stomach ache and felt sick. His mom thought he was just trying to get out of school. And then he was like, "No, I need to go to the hospital." And his mom was like, "You're fine." And he was like, "No, I need to go to." So she finally took her to the hospital.
There are pregnant, women who have had babies that say that the pain of a burst appendix rivals it.
Wow,
labor. Yeah.
That's wild. Yeah. So obviously Colbert is on the road to recovery this week. I'm sure he'll be back next week. Taylor Swift hosted some special guests at her Sunday concert in Brazil. The family of the woman who recently died attending her Rio de Janeiro show. A video posted to X showed 5 relatives of Ana Clara Benavides Machado enjoying Taylor's performance from inside a VIP tent at the stadium in Sao Paulo. The kin were all sporting T-shirts with Ana's face on it, including her dad. A source saying that Taylor invited the family to her Sunday show and took a group photo with them. The picture later posted to X. As reported, Ana was attending Taylor's concert in Rio on November 17th when she began feeling sick during a heat wave. The 23-year-old fan was rushed to a hospital where she was pronounced dead. Brazilian authorities are still looking into her cause of death while investigating the organizers of the concert to determine if they committed any wrongdoing. I love Taylor. Love that she gave them some love. But if my sister or if my daughter just died and it was at your concert, I don't know if I'd want to go to the concert.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I don't know.
Trying to make things right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, her
can't
heart is definitely in the right
Definitely.
place.
I mean, that's a very nice thing to do.
1000% in the right place, and to give them the VIP treatment, like that's lovely. I don't know if I could go to that concert.
Maybe. Yeah.
So hopefully that family gets some answers from the Brazilian authorities very soon. So Mark Cuban, best known for Shark Tank, believes his time is coming to an end on the show. The billionaire businessman revealed that he will not be returning to the ABC series after season 16. He said, "This is our 15th year, and next year is going to be my last."
15 years, really?
It's a long time.
He said, "I got one more year to go." He said to the hosts Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson that he feels it's time to leave the series after first appearing as a guest in season 2 and joining full-time in the 3rd season. Though Cuban insisted season 16 would be his last, his departure has not yet been confirmed by the network. The television personality shared that he is grateful for the impact of the series, explaining, "I love it because it sends the message to the American dream is alive and well." Well, I guess his little cameo in Good Burger 2 got to his head. And he thinks he's going to be a celebrity now. Movie star, I mean.
It's interesting with like this show. Like you ever see those statistics like Jeff Bezos, like he makes so much money, so many $1 million per second that if he dropped a pencil, he's not even, not worth bending him down and picking it up.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of the same thing with these guys, not quite to that extent, but how do they have the time to really do this when they make so much money doing other things?
How do they have time for the show?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if it probably costs them money in the long run because they're spending time doing this versus.
But they're also making money by doing the show because they're partnering with businesses and that sort of thing. And I'm sure they bang out a bunch of episodes at once.
True.
It's not like they're just doing it live or something.
Yeah.
But now I'm curious to see what he does next. Maybe we'll see him in more movies.
Well, there was chatter a few years ago. Like there was talk of him running for president. I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
It would be interesting if he did, though.
It'd be another Trump, but with a more filter on his mouth.
More entertainment news on the Fun 109. Taylor's version. Is it over now? It's Michael and Maddie on Fun 107.
So my family is deciding this holiday season to kind of switch things up a bit, and I'm not a fan of what we're doing here. So my dad's side of the family, very big family. We've always done Secret Santa, Yankee Swap, and you just buy a $50 gift, you throw it in, you play the swap game. It's super fun. And it's fine because we have a big family, and that's fine.
It's the big Italian Rhode Island family.
Exactly. But my mom's side, our immediate family, so my mom's side, the extended family, we would also do the Secret Santa. But when it comes to my immediate family, so I'm talking me, my brother, and my parents, we would always get each other gifts. Well, Janet decided to message me telling me, "Hey, we're going to do the Secret Santa for the immediate family as well. So here's your name. Here's who you're buying for." And I was like, "Excuse me? What? No." I was like, we are all buying gifts for each other. So
you don't know it's a blessing.
No. So it's me and my brother, our spouses, and then my mom and stepdad. That's not many gifts, okay? And I am not saying, like, I understand buying gifts for people is hard and it's kind of like a headache sometimes, but I'm not looking for you to buy me anything crazy. Like, one of my favorite years, somebody gave me like a hot chocolate kit, like how to make hot chocolate or whatever, and I thought it was like the cutest gift ever.
Did you use it?
Yes, I used it. Yes, I used it. And I'm feeling the lack of cheer for my immediate family, and I'm very disappointed.
It's the opposite. Once you get into it, you're going to allow you to enjoy Christmas without all the headaches. Like when you adult, Maddie, the responsibilities shift onto you. Mm-hmm. So like you won't have to go do these things that's like the drawback of Christmas. You're out of that game. But all you do is go buy. And is it a nice present? Like, what's if you get your brother, like, you're gonna get him something nice, right?
Yeah, we usually put I don't know. We usually put like a $50 limit on it. So like you get them something meaningful, and that's the end of it. And it's just like, I don't know. there's just something so wonderful about opening gifts and being like, oh my God, what'd you get me? Like, it's just, and I got you this and I thought of you. Like, it's just like thoughtful and it's just so nice. And I used to be the elf of the family, so I'd put on a Santa hat and I'd hand out the gifts. And now it's my nephew who's the elf. And
See,
it's like,
that's it. So now you get the little ones, right? And it shifts over to
but
them.
we're not even getting them gifts.
No, that's nuts. No. I would put my foot down there.
Well, so my sister-in-law, she made a great point, and this just shows, like, she's a great mom. But she's like, listen, my kids have everything that they need and more. Do not get them toys. Do not get them gifts.
I would disobey that in a heartbeat.
They have everything that they need. So her thing is she doesn't want to teach them that the holidays mean, oh, I get stuff. She's trying to teach them like
what
what
kind
the
of a parent
holidays,
is this?
like the holidays are more than just that. So I can vibe with that. I get that. I'll get them a little something.
Of course.
Like I'm gonna get them like, just like a little like Auntie
That's your job.
Like, Auntie loves you.
Yeah, I would not go along with that plan.
I mean, I'm Italian. I'm gonna slip it into their back pocket and be like, this is from Auntie and Uncle. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. But I am just not on board with the immediate family.
I think you're gonna like it. I think you will.
So I do it with my extended family, and I get it because we have a big family. It would be way too expensive. But the immediate family. So imagine you, your wife, your kids. You don't buy for them. You just buy for one of them. That's weird.
But my kids are still kind of younger. Like that, they're not at the place where
I don't. It's just
like they're not
weird.
buying us anything.
So you're saying when they're in their 20s and 30s,
Well,
I bet you're not going to do that. Boom, mic drop.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel you. I get it. But you will like it more than you think you will because it's gonna take away the stress of the holidays.
Well, I guess that's the difference. Is it's not stressful for me. I enjoy that part. I enjoy giving people gifts. I'm a gift giver. That's my love language.
What do you think? Do you like the whole drawing names, or do you like the old school? You buy everybody everything. I just hate that.
Well, that's because you have a wife to do the shopping.
Well, that's true. 508-994-1071 or send some audio on the Fun 107. Second news update now. Phil Devitt in the Chart Oak Tavern newsroom.
Monday afternoon's fatal shooting in Wareham is not believed to be a random act of violence. Police say a man was shot in the afternoon on Main Street between Pierceville and County Roads. That portion of town shut down to traffic during the initial investigation. Wareham Police and State Police with the Bristol County District Attorney's Office are investigating. No threat to the public. Grant money will give a big boost to a bunch of economic development projects in New Bedford. $5 million will support sidewalk and lighting updates on the well-traveled Purchase, Pleasant, and State Streets. Other funding will support an LGBTQ plus community center downtown and a Cape Verdean cultural center and park. Acushnet also benefiting $100,000 to update its master plan and $25,000 for a feasibility study for the former Russell Library. The National Guard and the Massachusetts Department of Early Education and Care are working to keep children in the Family Emergency Shelter System warm this winter. The Boston Herald reports that in conjunction with several nonprofits, the plan is to clothe 9,000 children during the cold weather months. About 5,000 of those children are under the age of 5. Today is the 81st anniversary of the Coconut Grove fire in Boston. A total of 490 people died in the inferno that engulfed the nightclub on November 28, 1942. Ground was broken Saturday for a memorial to the victims, a short distance from where they died in the Bay Village neighborhood. Luxury condos are now on the Piedmont Street site of the fire. The TSA says Sunday broke the single-day travel record. More than 2.9 million people passed through security at U.S. airports as people traveled home from Thanksgiving. And Merriam-Webster's 2023 word of the year is authentic. The online dictionary said this year saw a substantial increase in searches for the word. It attributes that to more stories and conversations about AI, celebrity culture, identity, and social media. The announcement on Merriam-Webster's website says authentic has several meanings, including, quote, not false or imitation, and, quote, true to one's own personality, spirit, or character. It noted the term has been used to describe celebrities such such as Taylor Swift and Sam Smith, who made headlines in 2023 for their authenticity. In sports, the Boston Bruins lost to the Columbus Blue Jackets Monday night. Next up, they play the San Jose Sharks on Thursday. And tonight, the Celtics play the Chicago Bulls at TD Garden. We'll check traffic and weather shortly. From the Chart Oak Tavern Newsroom, I'm Phil Devitt for Fun 107.
And these Fairhaven Blue Devils shout-outs keep coming in on the Fun 107 app. We love them, and we're playing them as much as we can leading up to Thursday's Super Bowl. And here is one from Jason in Fairhaven.
Here's to the Fairhaven Blue Devils offensive and defensive line. The war is won in the trenches, boys. Good luck to all the players and coaches. Special shout out to our son number 61 and our nephew number 13. Let's get it done from the Moras.
That's awesome. You can send those on the Fun 107 app. You can submit that audio that's brought to you by Carefree Homes, Amped Up Electrical Service, Frontera Grill, and SouthCoast Health. Drop those Blue Devil shout-outs on the Fun 107 app. Got another call here this morning. Maddie, this is somebody who has a comment about you and your family's gift swap, and you're protesting this gift swap. You're not liking it at all.
At least with the immediate family, anyway.
You're on with Maddie.
Hi, I had a question for Maddie.
What's up?
I'm in a similar situation. Now that you're going to do a Secret Santa, are you adding a money amount? Like, is it going to be more money per gift because you're only getting one?
No, it's going to be 50.
It's still 50, even though it's only one person now that you're buying for.
Yeah.
See, I think
the whole thing is my mom's trying to save money. Like, she wants the family to save money. She doesn't want it to be stressful.
I think there's a happy medium there, though. You could jack that up to $100, so it'd still be less than what it usually is.
Yeah.
And you get a nicer gift.
Yeah, that's
We're
fair.
thinking about doing that as well, just making it a little bit more money.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see any problem with it. And again, I do it with my extended family, and it goes very well, and it's very fun. I'm just a little salty about the immediate family.
But on that other side, there are children on your other side, right?
Correct, but they all get gifts.
They're all good, yeah.
Right.
See,
Okay.
the thing is, it's all about the kids
Yeah.
when you get to this level. You know,
Yeah.
like it's kids.
But-
Maddie still wants to be the kid.
Yeah, all right, fine.
Thanks for
All
the
right,
call.
thank you. That was all. All right, bye-bye.
And the holidays are here, and the Queen of Christmas is coming to Boston on December 11th, and we are sending a bunch of people up there to check out Mariah Carey, which is going to be a phenomenal show. It's going to be a mix of Christmas music and some of Mariah's old school stuff. And if you want to win some of these tickets, we're blowing them out all this week, Mariah Carey week here on Fun 107. Sign yourself up on the Fun 107 app, just like Melissa Souza did. What are you up to in Fall River this morning, Melissa?
I am listening in my car.
Oh, yeah. Where are you? What are you doing?
I am going to work. I work at a senior living. I am an activities coordinator.
Well, listen, we've got some good news for you this morning, Melissa Souza.
Talk to me, Michael Rock. Come on.
Mariah Carey.
Get out of town. I am so glad I did not give up.
You're going to go see Mariah live. How does that sound?
Oh, great.
It's her Merry Christmas One and All tour. She's going to be doing a bunch of Christmas songs, but also mixing in some of those old school songs we, all grew up with here at Fun 107.
Oh, you guys just made my day.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show. December 11th, TD Garden. Melissa Souza, you're going to be there in the crowd.
Thank you so much, guys.
Melissa Souza from Fall River. Tell everybody what station is hooking you up with Mariah tickets.
Fun 107. Thank you.
Everybody else, get yourself signed up on the Fun 107 app. A 90-second news update now with Phil.
A man was fatally shot in Wareham Monday afternoon, and now police are investigating. The Plymouth County District Attorney's Office says this doesn't seem to be a random act of violence, and there's no threat to the public. Part of Main Street in Wareham was closed to traffic during the investigation yesterday. New Bedford is upgrading sidewalks, crosswalks, pedestrian ramps, lighting, and traffic signals in some high-traffic areas, and it's getting $5 million in state grant money to help make it happen. The improvements will take place on Purchase, Pleasant, and State Streets. The city got $6 million in grant money total, with other funding to go to the proposed SouthCoast LGBTQ+ Community Center, that's downtown, and a shared-use kitchen for restaurant startups at the former Capitol Theater. 10 projects across the city and in Acushnet will benefit. Rescuers in Bourne are now carrying sensory kits, which can help calm those with autism and disabilities. The Bourne Fire Rescue Emergency Services says the kits will help those with cognitive disabilities to cope and manage their emotions during emergency situations. Assistant Fire Chief David Polonzi, who has a daughter with autism and Down syndrome, says the kits are much needed, as he's heard stories from other parts of the country where children get so overstimulated during an emergency that they make fatal errors, such as running back into a burning house. Former President Jimmy Carter planning to attend the memorial service for his wife, Rosalind Carter. Carter's grandson told CNN he'll travel from hospice care to Atlanta to take part in the service today. For the first time in more than 3 decades, the world's largest iceberg is on the move. The Antarctic iceberg, called A23A, is about 1,500 square miles. That's roughly 3 times the size of New York City. The huge chunk of ice has been stuck on the floor since 1986, but now it's traveling about 3 miles away from Antarctica every day. Scientists say they're closely monitoring the iceberg's trajectory. In sports, the Boston Bruins lost to the Columbus Blue Jackets Monday night. Next up, they play the San Jose Sharks on Thursday. And tonight, the Celtics play the Chicago Bulls at TD Garden. We'll check traffic and weather shortly. From the Chart Oak Tavern Newsroom, I'm Phil Devitt for Fun 106.
Made ESPN's top 5 not once, but twice in the past week. Wayne Oliver, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, this is not the typical top 10. This is the turkey top 10, correct?
That is right.
Now,
Turkey Bowl.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about the Turkey Bowl.
Well, the Turkey Bowl started about 6 years ago. Just started off for fun. Eventually, we started raising money. It's Thanksgiving. You should probably give back. Give some thanks.
Where do you play, Wayne?
We play at Mariner Field in Fairhaven, but we have played at other places prior. But as of recently, we play at Mariner Field in Fairhaven.
So you guys made the top 5 twice on ESPN.
Yeah, we made number 3.
Now, when you guys were playing, did you guys think, let's shoot this video and send it to ESPN, or it just happened that way, and then you were like, oh, we got to send this to ESPN?
The funny part about this is we didn't send it to ESPN. ESPN found it on Twitter.
No way. Wow.
Unreal.
We did not send it in. We tried to get it on another platform, and I think they took it off of there.
Did you have like a certain hashtag or anything like that?
No. My buddy just put up the video, and he wrote Turkey Bowl, and I don't even know if he put a hashtag. I don't even have a Twitter.
Well, I gotta say, I have a feeling I know why they picked it up. It's pretty funny. It's pretty darn funny.
You'll be surprised at how many Forrest Gump memes have been sent to me in the last 24 hours.
Oh, yeah. I can see why.
So, Wayne, if you haven't seen the video yet, Wayne runs like Forrest Gump on the Alabama football team, going to tackle his buddy. And then I got to say, your buddy made a ankle-breaking move on you.
Yes, that's right. And that's the only reason I'm going to say that is because he's a gym teacher. He does it for a living.
Now, I got to know, because after that happened, you were on the ground. How long did you stay on the ground for?
I don't even remember. All I saw was...
He saw birdies is what he saw.
No, he saw shame.
My family was there watching me. My kids had to watch that.
Oh, my goodness. You're never going to live that down. Well, Wayne Oliver from New Bedford made ESPN's top 5 in the Turkey Bowl twice in the past few days. Amazing job, Wayne. Thanks for calling in, man.
All right, thank you.
Check out the video on the Fun 107 app.
It is 8:21. And the 90-second news update in the Chart Oak Tavern Newsroom, it's Phil.
Monday afternoon's fatal shooting in Wareham is not believed to be a random act of violence. Police say a man was shot in the afternoon on Main Street between Pierceville and County Roads. That portion of town shut down to traffic during the initial investigation. Wareham Police and State Police with the Bristol County District Attorney's Office are investigating. No threat to the public. Grant money will give a big boost to a bunch of economic development projects in New Bedford. $5 million will support sidewalk and lighting updates on the well-traveled Purchase, Pleasant, and State Streets. Other funding will support an LGBTQ plus community center downtown and a Cape Verdean cultural center and park. Acushnet also benefiting $100,000 to update its master plan and $25,000 for a feasibility study for the former Russell Library. The National Guard and the Massachusetts Department of Early Education and Care are working to keep children in the family emergency shelter system warm this winter. The Boston Herald reports that in conjunction with several nonprofits, the plan is to clothe 9,000 children during the cold weather months. About 5,000 of those children are under the age of 5. Today is the 81st anniversary of the Coconut Grove fire in Boston. A total of 490 people died in the inferno that engulfed the nightclub on November 28, 1942. Ground was broken Saturday for a memorial to the victims, a short distance from where they died in the Bay Village neighborhood. Luxury condos are now on the Piedmont Street site of the fire. The TSA says Sunday broke the single-day travel record. More than 2.9 million people passed through security at U.S. airports as people traveled home from Thanksgiving. And Merriam-Webster's 2023 word of the year is authentic. The online dictionary said this year saw a substantial increase in searches for the word. It attributes that to more stories and conversations about AI, celebrity culture, identity, and social media. The announcement on Merriam-Webster's website says authentic has several meanings, including, quote, not false or imitation, and, quote, true to one's own personality, spirit, or character. It noted the term has been used to describe celebrities such as Taylor Swift and Sam Smith, who made headlines in 2023 for their authenticity. In sports, the Boston Bruins lost to the Columbus Blue Jackets Monday night. Next up, they play the San Jose Sharks on Thursday. And tonight, the Celtics play the Chicago Bulls at TD Garden. We'll check traffic and weather shortly. From the Charred Oak Tavern Newsroom, I'm Phil Devitt for Fun 107.
Now, from Taylor's version of the 1989 album, it is Michael and Maddie, and we are getting set for the big game coming up on Thursday. Fairhaven Blue Devils going to the Super Bowl, playing at Gillette Stadium. They're planning some big stuff, too, for Thursday before the kids leave.
Nice.
We'll get into that on fun107.com a little later this morning, but just prepare for a parade in the town of Fairhaven.
So fun.
But right now on the Fun 107 app, we are inviting everybody to wish these boys the best as they head off to the Super Bowl on Thursday. So if you want to record a Big Blue Super Bowl shout-out, you can do that on the Fun 107 app. Just hit the drop-down menu and hit Submit Audio. And these Big Blue Super Bowl shout-outs brought to you by Martin Driving School, Onshore Mortgage, Bridge Street Mobile, Carefree Homes, Amped Up Electrical Services, Frontera Grill, SouthCoast Health, and Palace Pizza, and more.
Big shout out to Nate Pickup and the rest of the Hogs and the Blue Devil defensive and offensive lines.
We're so proud of you. Keep crushing it on the line, boys.
Let's make history. Go Devils.
Let's go, Blue Devils. Bring home that trophy. Number 34, I love you. To all my seniors, leave everything out on that field. Let's go, boys!
This message is for my son, Jay Stewart, quarterback for the Fairhaven Blue Devils. Buddy, I just want to tell you how proud I am of you. You've been playing this game since you were 5 years old. This past summer, you called it. You said that we were going to make it to the Super Bowl, and here we are.
Congratulations to all the players and coaching staff of the Fairhaven Blue Devils on a great season. Special shout out to my nephew, Nico Morris. We're all real proud of you. All the best to you and all your teammates in the Super Bowl this Thursday.
And keep them coming. We love them. Go on the Fun 107 app, hit the drop-down menu, submit that audio, and we could play it right here at Fun 107. We'll just find out what's going on.
Fun 107, show us your app. Christmas Cash Instant Winner.
It is Christmas cash time, and who is this?
Christina from Fall River.
Nice. What are you up to today?
Just doing some errands.
And you've decided to stop off at the McDonald's?
Yeah, I do almost every day. Breakfast sandwich for $2. Can't beat that.
Which one are you at?
The one on Rhode Island Ave in Fall River.
All right, listen, so we're going to pay for your breakfast this morning, so maybe you want to get more than that $2 sandwich if you want.
All right.
All right, so I have a very important question for you. Do you have the Fun 107 app?
Yes, I do.
Well, then there you go. You win the free breakfast. We're going to pay for your breakfast, Christina. And here's another big question. Do you have the Dash Laundromat app on your phone?
I do not.
Ooh, all right. That could have been a $100 bill for you. Next time, yeah. Enjoy your free breakfast, Christina.
All right, thank you.
And we're going to keep this going down there at the Rhode Island Ave McDonald's in Fall River. You have that Fun 107 app on your phone, and we catch you. Free breakfast for you this morning. Christina, have a great day.
You too.
And Christmas Cash is brought to you by Gaspar's Linguiça. You can send it anywhere in America for the holidays. and by Dash Laundromat. More Christmas cash every single day this week. We are Michael and Matt.
Michael and Maddie.